What's up guys, welcome back to the garage. So today I'm gonna be replacing this coolant pipe on this 2003 E46 wagon. And so the parts you're gonna need, you're gonna obviously a new coolant pipe, intake manifold gasket, and some new coolant. Alright guys, so this install will work for any BMW E46 E39 from 2002 to 2006, I believe, with a M54 engine. So yeah guys, pretty much the pipe is on the bottom of the intake manifold. So what you're gonna have to do is pretty much remove everything, remove the intake manifold, and we're gonna get to the coolant pipe. So the first thing you're gonna have to do guys is drain the coolant. I'm not really gonna be doing that because I know the car been leaking. It only has water in it right now, so I'm just gonna let the water leak out when I remove the pipe. It shouldn't even have a lot in there right now, but yeah, so the first thing you're gonna have to do is drain your coolant. For me, what I found best, the easiest way to remove the intake manifold, what you want to do is remove that hose. Be very careful guys when you're messing with these hoses on these older cars because they're easy to break. And also I think the easiest way guys is to remove the engine harness. Is mounted on the bottom of the intake manifold. So what you want to do is remove all the connectors, all of them, and there's three 10 millimeter bolts that holds the engine harness to the intake manifold. You just want to go ahead and mount that and remove all the connectors pretty much guys. So next we're just going to go ahead and remove all the nuts and bolts on the top, and I believe there's a secret bolt on the bottom that holds the intake manifold to the engine. You're gonna have to remove that as well. I'll show you guys when I take up the intake manifold. Alright guys, that was a bitch. So the hardest part of this whole damn job is removing the intake manifold. As you guys can see, like I said, it's a hidden bolt. This stud right here, there's a thing, it was a 60 millimeter. This bracket go mounted to the engine right here, and there's no room to get to that, so it's such a bitch to do. And you're also gonna have to remove your fuel rail or your fuel line from right there. Mine wouldn't come off, so I have to remove the whole rail. So pretty much that's it guys. And as you can see, the coolant lines is on the bottom right here. 1, 2, and yep, damn, look at how dirty that is. This will be a good time to go ahead and replace all your vacuum line.
The next day.
So once you have the intake manifold out of the way, you're gonna have to remove this hose right here, and there's another hose right on the bottom over here. Next, you're gonna remove a 10 millimeter and 3 30 millimeter bolts. So what you have to do is you need a 90mm wrench or socket. Break the oil line loose. You don't actually have to remove it, just to get it out of the way so you can have enough room to remove the pipe. Look at how brittle that is. And that's it, guys. So pretty much after you got the old hose out, you're just gonna go ahead and install the new hose. Pretty much the same way you took everything off. Put everything back the same way. And that's it. Guys, look at how brittle and messed up these hoses are. So whenever you got this leak, that's why I recommend you replace the hose. Don't just order an O-ring and think that's gonna solve your problem, because you most definitely, depending on, I mean, obviously these cars are over 20 years old, so you definitely probably gonna need a new hose. Let me show you guys something. I don't know if you guys can see. Before installing the new hose, make sure you clean the housing where the hose go into, because the old pieces from the broken hose stay in there. I mean, I don't know if you guys can see. Alright, so I went ahead and I got the housing all cleaned out, both of them. And these are all the pieces I took off. So now we're just gonna go ahead and reinstall everything. So we have new gasket, new vacuum lines. Don't forget to go ahead and secure the bolt on the oil line. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and install the intake manifold. So now I got everything back together. Now it's time to go ahead and bleed the coolant system. Just gonna open this right here. You wanna add coolant until it starts to come out of the bleed screw. Next, put the key in position 2, and you want to put the heater. Alright, you want to put the heater up. You want to put the fan on low, but you want the temperature at the highest. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's actually your heater pump circulating the coolant. And while you have that going, you want to keep adding coolant until there's no more bubbles coming out of this little hole. And after that, after the bubbles stop, you're gonna close this, close the top. I usually like to drive the car, did the car with a nice drive with the heater on, And when I come back, I turn the car off, let it cool, check the coolant, and top it up if it needs any more. Well, there you have it, guys. All the parts I use is gonna be left in the description below. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.